Thank you, Teresa, and thank you everyone for joining us today. 2023 is going to be a pivotal year, not just for Joby, but for our industry as a whole. It is time to transition from planning to delivery, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're delivering on the things that really matter, on certification, on manufacturing, on preparing for commercial operations. Already, in the first few weeks of this year, we've demonstrated that the Joby approach works. Let me give you some examples. Last year, we worked hard to become the first eVTOL company to complete stage 1 of the type certification process by having our G1 certification basis published in the Federal Register. And already in 2023, we've become the first eVTOL company to complete stage 2 of the process. Last year, we worked hard to complete our pilot manufacturing facility in Marina, California. And already in 2023, we've become the first eVTOL company to start final assembly of a company-conforming aircraft. Last year, we worked hard to build in-house testing capacity, including powering up our integrated test lab. And already in 2023, we're running developmental tests in that facility. That same pattern of delivery, of planning, and then executing is present across all of our work streams, and it goes to show that our approach is working. It also means that 2023 is going to be a very exciting year. We expect to see the first aircraft roll off our pilot manufacturing line and fly within the first half of the year. We plan to fly with a pilot on board before the end of the year. We expect to have all 13 of our area-specific certification plans submitted to the FAA in the first half of the year. And we plan to start conforming tests across the majority of our system areas before the end of the year. We're on track to announce the location of our Phase 1 manufacturing facility in the first half of the year. And we're laying the groundwork to ensure we'll be ready to start on-base operations with the Department of Defense in 2024. As we move into this period of execution, our team is delivering like never before, knocking down industry firsts one by one. Their commitment is a sight to behold, and a few weeks back, we invited our team members to bring their families along with them to Marina to show them what we've been working on. We had nearly 2,000 people turn up, which I think is not only a sign of the pride and dedication of our team, but it's also the largest crowd that has ever seen an eVTOL aircraft fly in real life. I witnessed that same level of commitment and energy when I visited Toyota in Japan a couple of weeks ago and met face-to-face with some of their incredible engineers supporting our manufacturing. And as we move into the execution phase in manufacturing, we're also making the same transition in our certification and testing work. Didier will talk more about this in a minute, but having a clear path to certification is essential to moving into the execution phase of this certification process, where we focus on testing. At the end of January, we were honored to host Billy Nolan, the acting administrator of the FAA, along with members of his team, including Lirio Liu, executive director of the FAA's Aircraft Certification Service, and Paul Fontaine, acting assistant administrator for NextGen. We had a range of positive, in-depth discussions about our certification journey and our shift into the testing phase. They also toured our manufacturing facilities, stopping to look at the first aircraft to be produced on our pilot manufacturing line and seeing the parts for multiple subsequent aircraft being made. And we were able to watch one of our regular test flights. Watching people see and hear our aircraft fly for the first time is still one of the most amazing things that happens at our Marina facility, and it was a proud moment for our team. Administrator Nolan and his team are really leaning in on this technology and the opportunity it presents, and they remain committed to delivering the SFAR in 2024. We have the clear path we need to move forward, and we're very grateful for the hard work and dedication of the teams at the FAA. The U.S. is the birthplace of flight. It's home to the largest aerospace companies in the world, and it's home to the FAA, who have set the gold standard on certification throughout the modern era of flight. With our world-class team, our committed partners, and a clear path to certification, we look forward to continuing to set the bar for the rest of the world.